All right, heat number one. We'll see Ryan Arbogast and Jaron Valley on the front row, Ty Dickinson, A.J. Bowman on the second row, and T.J. Schultz rounding out the field. And Kenny out here cheering on Nathan Voss. Nathan, probably the most humble driver in the field, as they roll off for their pace laps. Coming into tonight in the 410s, Ryan Arbogast has the points lead over Wyatt Hamaker, Patrick Coluccio in third, Cody Olson fourth, and A.J. Bowman currently in fifth. Kyle Hackett 6th, Zach Bache is 7th, Nicholas Lamb 8th, Jacob Land 9th, Nathan Voss 10th. A few of those drivers not in the field tonight, having to take a drop race. All right, one more time around. Pace truck will drop off in the middle of the back straightaway. Just over 4/10 of a mile, 10 degrees of banking in the turns, 4 degrees of banking down the straightaway. Wide track, especially in these little sprint cars. That will not stop them from trying to get all the same places. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. Ryan gets a good jump on the field, but here comes Jaron Valley in second. Ty Dickinson in third. T.J. Schultz starting to make his way forward. He is up to fourth. Ryan Arbogast has been pretty dominant this season. We'll see if his dominance continues here tonight. Ryan Arbogast actually leading both series in the points, both the 410s and the Pro Late models. Field already starting to spread out. Ryan up to the high side, Jaron dropping down to the bottom. And a little blink out of Ryan, as Jaron trying to find a faster way. He's starting to gain some speed here. Jaron Valley just ran the fastest lap of the race, and he is closing in on Ryan Arbogast, but with 3 to go, will he have enough time? Ty Dickinson still in third, T.J. Schultz is fourth, A.J. Bowman in fifth. 2 laps to go for Ryan Arbogast, but can he hold Jaron off for 2 laps? Looks like Arbogast cranked it up for the last couple laps. Lap traffic about to be an issue, as A.J. Bowman right in front of the leaders. Not going to be an issue though. Checker flag is in the air. Ryan Arbogast wins heat number 1. Jaron Valley second, Ty Dickinson third, T.J. Schultz in fourth, A.J. Bowman in fifth. Heat number 2. We'll see Patrick Coluccio and Nathan Voss on the front row, Kyle Hackett, Wyatt Hamaker on the second row, Davin Cardwell on the third row. Austin Cadill cheering on the AC Custom Graphics cars. All right, they start to roll off. Two short pace laps, 8 green flag laps. And it looks like Coluccio and Voss are up there playing around a little bit. Looked like they were getting a little bit close to each other coming through the turn. Coluccio has been known to goof off on pace laps, although not to the extent that Garmy does, but Davin Cardwell is the highest I-rated driver in this heat. Look for him to possibly make his way up towards the front here. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. Coluccio getting a good run into one, but Nathan Voss up high has the momentum off of two. And here comes Davin Cardwell on the bottom, going for third already. He drifts up high, almost gets into Hammaker there. Managing to clear him for the moment, drifts up, and Hammaker's going to try a crossover. And a slide job. Look at this battle. Oh! Somehow Davin manages to hold on to the car. Meanwhile, this battle's going on. Nathan Voss has taken the lead. He and Coluccio opening up a bit of a gap on the cars behind. Nathan's starting to pull away from Coluccio, just a hair there. Meanwhile, Davin Cardwell, Wyatt Hammaker continuing this battle. Slide job, and look at that move by Cardwell. 3 laps to go. Does Hammaker have anything else for Oh, wow. Cardwell going really high in turn 1. And he is pulling away. And he is gaining on the 2 leaders. Nathan Voss now has Coluccio down on the bottom. Voss holding him off. He's going to get the white flag this time by, but Davin Cardwell on the move. Oh, Cardwell in the wall in 1 and 2. Nathan Voss in the lead. Patrick Coluccio sends it down into 3 and 4. Not enough. Voss is going to win heat number 2. Patrick Coluccio is second. Davin Cardwell third. Kyle Hackett is fourth. And Wyatt Hammaker comes home in 5th. Heat number 3, Skylar Massey and Zach Bache on the front row. Quentin Deal and Sean Patrick on the second row. John Helms Jr. rounding out the field. Pace truck already rolling. John Helms Jr. does not take to the grid. Austin saying 3 of his wraps are in this one. Now I'm trying to figure out which 3. I know not Skylar, so by default it has to be the other 3. And hey, everybody out there watching, drop in the comments, say hello, wave, tell us who you're cheering on tonight. Pace truck's in. Skylar Massey going to lead them around. Here they come out of turn 4. Green flag in the air. They're down and away. Look like Zach did not get a good start. Skylar got a good start, though. He is already starting to pull away. Quentin Deal back into 3rd. Sean Patrick currently in 4th. And it looks like the battle for 2nd through 4th is starting to close up a little bit as Sean Patrick really sent it through 1 and 2, and the whole field kind of closed back up there except for Massey, who was pulling away. But last time by, Sean Patrick, the fastest car on track. And yet Skylar Massey has a 4/10 of a second, almost a half a second lead. Zach Bache currently in second. Quentin Deal is in third. Sean Patrick in fourth. Everybody staying single file for the moment. Massey starting to pull away even more. Looks like he gets an amazing run off of turn 2 and picks up a lot of time just in that down the back straightaway. Zach Bache and Quentin Deal keep getting a little bit closer, but Quentin hasn't been able to get under him yet. And Kenny saying yeehaw to Nathan Voss after getting the heat win. White flag in the air for Skylar Massey. A 2-wide battle for second here as Quentin Deal is finally caught up. Let's see if he sends it through. Oh, he grabs a tire. Skylar Massey wins. Zach Bache ends up second. Sean Patrick is third. Quentin Deal gets a tire in the middle of 3 and 4 and drifts to the back. All right, now it is time for the warm-up. And if this works out as planned, should see something very cool here in just a moment. As here come the drivers for the 3-wide salute. But I think they're going to go a little further tonight, and they're going to stop so we can look at all the different cars and all the different causes on all of them. And it sounds like there's a little banging as they come to a stop. And what a beautiful sight that is. Everybody supporting their friends, their family, all these different causes. A great showing by the field here tonight. Great job, everybody. And they're going to start rolling off, get in. Absolutely no warm-up. They use the warm-up to show off all the various causes, all the great stuff these guys are doing. That's what makes the iRacing community so special. They're always doing something for somebody else. All the charity races, all the benefits, all the awesome stuff that goes on. All right, it is time for the feature event. Up front will be Jaron Valley and Skylar Massey. Nathan Voss, Ryan Arbogast have the second row. Patrick Coluccio and Zach Bache have the third row. Ty Dickinson and Davin Cardwell have the fourth row. Sean Patrick and TJ Schultz round out the top 10. Kyle Hackett and Quentin Deal 11th and 12th. 13th is AJ Bowman, Wyatt Hammaker 14th, and John Helms Jr. being shown in 15th, but he is not gridded yet in this event, so don't expect to see him out on track here. And no, he does not grid for this one. Oh, so just getting word from Allie, who's sitting there with Kyle Hackett, that the feature summit, there was a mistake, and the feature ended up inverted. The whole feature. So this ought to be interesting. Russell Worth cheering on Cardwell as they go around one more time. Mark, I can promise you, you're about to see some dirt action. Especially now that we know that the field was inverted by accident. Yeah, this ought to get interesting. At least part of the field, yeah. Skyler and Jaron both won their heats, so I think part of the field got inverted, but not all. Yep, regardless, they're coming through 3 and 4. The pace car is in 30 laps around the dirt track at Charlotte. Begins right now. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. And already we've got a wreck in turn 1. Looks like Quentin Deal. And looks like he was a little loose getting into 1, and while he was trying to save it, got a little help from behind. Looking to see if he actually got the car. No, he did not get the car. Oh, he's getting a little bit of help from... Looks like Wyatt Hammaker trying to give him a hand. And Sean Patrick is... Oh, it looks like there's going to be a team effort to... This is not going well, trying to get the cars righted. Wyatt Hammaker has towed to the pits. They're still trying to get both of the cars upright. Sean Patrick did manage to get Quentin upright, but... ended up on his side. Great sportsmanship. You got to give him credit for that one. And the pace car is back in. It looks like Sean Patrick ended up towing. Jaron Valley is going to lead them down. Green flag in the air. They are down and away. And Jaron Valley's got a huge jump right now over Skylar Massey. But the battle right behind him is where it's at. Nathan Voss up high. Arbogast coming up the middle. Everybody wow. What a send up the hill by Ryan Arbogast. A lot of chaos going. Jaron Valley's got to be happy to have that track position right. Last lap, the fastest car was Davin Cardwell, though, already up 2 spots from 8th to 6th. And a little wiggle there in the middle of 3 and 4. Skylar Massey just laid down the fastest lap of the event. Wyatt Hammaker is coming off pit road. And still, Patrick Coluccio in the wall caution. And a lot of hard side-by-side racing here. Coluccio sends it up, gets stuck in the wall, manages to stay up high and let everybody get by, but gets himself stuck up on the rail. So Jaron Valley still in the lead. Skylar Massey in 2nd. Nathan Voss in 3rd. Ryan Arbogast 4th. Zach Bache up to 5th. Davin Cardwell up to 6th. Ty Dickinson 7th. TJ Schultz 8th. 9th is Kyle Hackett. And AJ Bowman currently in 10th. And they had to hold up for the pace car for a moment. Quentin Deal is on his way off pit road. He'll get at least one of his laps back here. And almost popping a wheelie down the back straightaway. He's going to... Whoa! Easy, Quentin. Jaron Valley, Skylar Massey on the front row. Things are tightening back up. Pace car back in. Green flag in the air. Jaron gets a good jump on the field as soon as he hits the restart zone. And a mess mid-pack. Everybody saves it, but several cars going backwards. Zach Beige went backwards. A lot. Zach back to 11th now. And a mess in turn 1 and 2. There's a caution. Looks like Patrick Coluccio involved. Quentin Deal, Ryan Arbogast. No. Not Coluccio. Let's see what happens to the 22 here. Had some cars way down low that started back up the track. And just at the worst possible time, I think that might have been Arbogast. Yeah, see, there was the banging together in turn 1. And then just a little clip while the car was unbalanced. Well, this is going to get really exciting really quick. These guys are definitely pushing for everything they're worth here tonight. And look who's now up into second. Davin Cardwell has made his way up into second place right behind Jaron Valley. Third place now, Skylar Massey, Nathan Voss in fourth, TJ Schultz in fifth. Lights are out, pace car about to drop back in. Now Jaron Valley has to try and hold off Davin Cardwell. This could be the restart that determines the winner. Whoever gets off the line the fastest. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Jaron gets a great jump off into turn 1. Cardwell, remember, during his heat was running a very peculiar line as it gets really sketchy mid-pack. And look at this. Cardwell and Jaron are battling it out, but Cardwell comes off turn 2 with a huge head of steam. And he is starting to pull away from Jaron Valley in second. Third place, Nathan Voss, and fourth place, AJ Bowman. Also have Skylar Massey right there in the mix. Ty Dickinson starting to make his way forward now. He is in 6th. Zach Beige has recovered back up to 7th. Coluccio in 8th. TJ Schultz in 9th. Quentin Deal, caution, big wreck. And let's see what happens to Ty Dickinson. Oh, big up the hill. Catches Skylar Massey and a lot of cars behind him. Quentin Deal back on pit road. Skylar Massey's on pit road. TJ Schultz is on pit road. Ryan Arbogast getting waved back to the lead lap. Skylar, is that like the cake is a lie? Or is that just for you, buddy? All right, lights are out on the pace car, stacked back up side by side. Pace car is in. Jaron Valley, Davin Cardwell again. Cardwell starting on the outside this time. It'll be interesting to see if he uses that same very odd line through turn 1 and 2. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. Cardwell gets the good jump this time. Uses the normal high line this time by. Meanwhile, a lot of shuffling mid-pack. And, oh, car up in the wall. That is Jaron Valley. Meanwhile, Cardwell checking out. The battle is on for second as Zach Bache and Patrick Coluccio battle it out. Right behind him, Nathan Voss now in the mix. Nathan Voss and Coluccio battling for third. Looks like Quentin got together with him. No, there's the caution. There's Nathan Voss up on the high side. Oh, he had a wiggle, and they had nowhere to go behind him. And Nathan Voss ended up on his side. Let's take a quick look and see. Nathan Voss ended up having to tow to pit road. Seven of the 15 cars left on the lead lap. A lot more chaos than what we usually see on Thursday nights. Looks like Ty Dickinson's going to get waved around, so that'll make 8 cars back to the lead lap. Skylar Massey getting waved as well. All right, Devin Cardwell has the lead. He'll restart up top. Zach Bache down on the bottom. Remember that last restart, Davin checked out and was gone. He does not, oh, they're going to delay the caution. He does not stick around for very long, and if he gets a long green flag run, if we go green flag from here, it's going to be Davin Cardwell. Davin just having an awesome run, and he's got that once he's up to speed, I should say, a very interesting line through turn 1 and 2. Pace car is in. Davin waiting till he gets into the restart zone. He's going to gun it. We've got a car getting waved around at the last minute. And green flag gets delayed. Russell, I have to agree, he is just checked out so far tonight. Cardwell has a ton of speed out there. All right, looks like the pace car is in, so nope, still one more lap. Trying to get everybody sorted out with scoring. All right, pace car is in. It looks like everybody is finally lined up correctly. Green flag is back in the air. Cardwell will get 14 laps to go at the line, and he is gone. Zach Bache in second. Oh, Zach is around. Caution. Let's see what happened to Zach. It looks like somebody sent it. Oh, Zach gets way, way loose. They're in 1 and 2, and the 2 car just happens to find him. Arbogast not having his usual speed here tonight. He's really been struggling. Surprised to see that out of the points leader. Allie's telling you guys to get it together. You better listen. The way this one is going, it could have a drastic effect on the points. This is race number 5, and Arbogast comes into the night leading the points. Wyatt Hamaker comes in second. Arbogast currently running in 3rd. Hamaker way back in 12th. All right, they get the 1 to go this time. Pace truck is in. And they're going single file for this one. Kyle's sitting a little bit low trying to get something going, but Cardwell is away. Hackett in second. He's starting to pull away from the field already as they battle back for 3rd. Jaron Valley, Ryan Arbogast. And a big mess of cars right behind them. Guys changing positions every lap. Oh, I believe that was the 99 of Patrick Coluccio that just got yeeted out to the wall. Meanwhile, Cardwell pulls away. Kyle Hackett currently running in second, one of his best races so far this season. Jaron Valley, here he comes. Oh, I don't know if they touched or not. I think there might have been a tad bit of net coat on that one. Let's see if we can get a look at this. There was another incident happens right behind. Nathan Voss gets up onto the wall and tumbles that car down as well. Meanwhile, Cardwell still continuing to dominate. Since he got to the lead, nobody's been able to even hang with him. Allie's saying, everybody get out of the way. She's going to go out here and beat all of them. Allie, just take over Kyle's rig and go out there and show these boys how it's done. All right, single file restart. Pace car's going to go in. It is Cardwell, Jaron Valley, Skylar Massey, Ty Dickinson, and A.J. Bowman have the top 5. Patrick Coluccio, Quentin Deal, Ryan Arbogast, Kyle Hackett, and Wyatt Hamaker round out the top 10 as they go green. And Davin does not get away as quick. Never mind. Comes off of turn 2 like a bullet. Jaron Valley and Skylar Massey battling for second, but Jaron's starting to pull away just a little bit. Ty Dickinson back in 4th, A.J. Bowman in 5th. Arbogast in 6th. There's a car down low. That is Nathan Voss coming off pit road. Zach Bache in 7th. Wyatt Hamaker 8th. Kyle Hackett back, or 9th, and Kyle Hackett back in 10th. Davin Cardwell just continuing to monster away from the rest of the field. He's actually getting into lap traffic as caution comes out. Looks like Arbogast and Coluccio here. Oh, and Coluccio just did not have the same speed Ryan did as they get into 1 and 2. Allie, now, just saying she has her own rig, so we're going to see her out here dominating here before long. Cardwell, Valley, and you know what? This top 10 swaps almost completely with every caution except for the top 2. It's Cardwell and Valley on the first 2, then Skylar Massey in 3rd, Ty Dickinson 4th, AJ Bowman is 5th, Zach Bache is 6th, Wyatt Hammaker 7th, and Ryan Arbogast 8th. Patrick Coluccio is on pit road. Kyle Hackett currently in 9th, and I do believe he's being scored 1 lap down. See if he gets waved back around the field. I do believe he is. Or he has completed his wave around lap. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. It'll be 5 to go at the line. Cardwell off into turn 1. The battle is on for second as Ty Dickinson up here looking down to the bottom, trying to get something going down low. He's not the only one, as Arbogast, the points leader, is down on the bottom. And, oh, Zach Bache just got... Wyatt Hammaker and Zach Bache get together, caution. Off into turn 1, and Wyatt just drifts up the track as Zach starts his way back down. They met in the middle. It didn't work out. Lap down cars getting waved around, trying to shorten the caution as much as possible. Davin Cardwell has been pretty dominant so far. Jaron Valley there in the breast cancer awareness car in 2nd. Pace car is in. Davin Cardwell just needs to complete a few more laps. He needs this thing to stay green. Green flag is back in the air. Davin is gone. Jaron Valley in 2nd, but he's about to have his hands full as AJ Bowman tries to make something happen, but got loose. Lost a ton of momentum there. Jaron Valley still holding on to 2nd, but Skylar Massey all over the back bumper, and Ty Dickinson now looking down low. Ty getting up into the slick and doing the same thing we saw last time by Ryan Arbogast making his way forward as Cardwell takes the white flag and already has a 2.5 second lead in just a handful of laps. Coming out of turn 4, and Cardwell's gonna win. Jaron Valley is gonna be 2nd, Skylar Massey 3rd, Ryan Arbogast 4th, and Ty Dickinson finishing 5th. Let's see if we can get a hold of our 3rd place guy. Hey, Skylar, it's Doug. You got me?
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man. Frustrated earlier, but you come back for a third place.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on not rage quitting, and it just kind of proved tonight that I made the best out of a shitty situation. I don't know what Davin and Jaron had on those restarts that I didn't have, but I mean, I was to the floor, and they just pulled on me. So, I mean, huge congrats to them guys. Thanks to Zach for putting this on. Thanks to you to broadcasting, but it's definitely an interesting race. Not really used to the 410s, nor am I used to running with these guys. So, it's a whole different set of driving styles that I'm not used to, but turned out all right.
It definitely did, man. Congratulations. A great finish, buddy.
Thanks, Doug.
All right, let's see if we can find Jaron. Hey, Jaron, this is Doug. You got me?
Gotcha.
Hey, man, you didn't get the win, but you pulled off that podium finish.
Yeah, I did. I was really surprised with myself too. I even led like 8 laps, so pretty happy with that.
It did get a bit chaotic there for a while for you.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. I was like I said earlier, I'm not too comfortable with these cars. They're kind of out of what I normally run, but I opened up and decided, hey, I'm gonna try to run the top, try something new, and sure enough, learned it while we were racing and pacing, and I don't know, I guess kind of made it work. Couldn't stick with Davin, but I was in the chat with him. He was giving some pointers and everything like that, so it was awesome.
Well, man, congratulations. I know you wanted to get that car podium finish. You definitely did. You want to give a shout out to your cause again?
Yeah. I want to shout out my great aunt, Kim, who had breast cancer a couple of years back, and she had beat it now, and my grandpa as well for his liver and lung and colon cancer and all of his treatments that he's been through. So nurses and doctors take good care of him, and I'm pretty thankful for that.
All right, man. Awesome, buddy. Congrats.
Yep, thank you.
Hey, Davin, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Congratulations on what that ended up being a pretty dominant win once you got to the front.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race, but other than the yellows happen every lap. But I really enjoyed it, and it was pretty fun.
I have to ask, it seemed like I saw you do this in the heats, and then you did it once or twice in the feature, but you went really high into turn 1, but in the middle of 1 and 2, you just kind of pulled it down, and then you were like a bullet off the corner. How were you making that work?
It was kind of like a cut down line where I would kind of enter on top, and then I'd get all the momentum, and then just drive at the bottom and get all the tackiness I could, and it was really quick.
It definitely was. Worth noting, you had, 3 final laps of green, and you ended up with a 2.5-second lead at the line.
Yeah, I feel like it was pretty fast. We got to I think 3 or 4 seconds, but then yellow happened, so it was pretty fun, and we started like 12.9s there at the end of the race.
Yeah, man, you were definitely fast tonight. Congratulations on the win, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That will do it for 410s, but stick around because Pro Late Models are coming to you from Knoxville in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.